Welcome back to Page to Picture, the podcast where books come to life on screen and in conversation. I'm your host, Kim.
And I'm your host, Tiff. And just like the zaddy Darkling, we're back, bitches. To talk about season 2 of Shadow and Bone. And at this point, I don't know which book, but we are here. But low-key, I do know which book. The season 2 is book 1 or book 2 and 3 combined.
I know. We'll talk
and
about
it's
it.
Stupid.
I agree. Okay. And that is right. Season 2 is not strictly based on book 2 of the series, but instead book 2, book 3, and Six of Crows.
Six of Crows was in their season 1, and we just kind of keep rolling, apparently. Yeah, this will definitely be an interesting episode because like the fold, I don't know where to start and where to end.
I worked really hard on these notes.
Love it. I love it so much. I love it so hard.
You're gonna love this. So grab your jean jackets, your canes, and your gloves because we are here for part 2 of our Shadow and Bone series.
Woo! I love the gloves. Okay.
It's the cane for me.
It's the cane. It's the...
We'll talk about it.
We're going to talk about it because there's one specific scene.
Yeah, I know. I want all of you, Kaz.
Okay, so before we do all that, how are you doing, Kim? Kim, you had a fun weekend. Tell us.
I had a very fun weekend. First of all, thank you for house sitting and watching our dogs.
Of course, I filmed a TikTok in your house, rightfully so. Did you see it?
I don't know which one is it.
I feel good because I tried to find a spot where it wasn't like too obvious that I was not in my house.
I'm gonna search for it. It was good. We spent the weekend at Universal Studios for Jose's birthday. Harry Potter, the Mummy ride. All I kept thinking about was our conversation.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Transformers, like it was a blast. I got super burnt.
Oh.
To the fact that I have 2 different suntans. 3. I have like 3 different suntans based on my outfit. So it's like it gets smaller. My outfits got smaller and smaller. So the sunburn changes.
Okay.
And then when we got back Sunday, I went to the Backstreet Boys concert at the Sphere.
Girl, I hate that for me. Love that for you.
Went to the Backstreet Boys concert at the Sphere. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend to anybody who loves the Backstreet Boys, who wants to take a little Vegas trip. The Sphere is where it's at. It was so much fun. I want to go back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at tickets again for August. Like, that's how obsessed I am with it.
Oh my God. I love that for you.
I love it so bad.
Were you dancing with them?
And then, yeah, so now I'm just kind of playing catch up with like my laundry, with the podcast, emails.
Get back into the groove.
Yeah, trying to get back to reality of like adulthood, I guess.
Ooh.
But besides that, how are you?
Well, I house sat for you.
And how was that?
That was fun. Me and Vanessa just hung out and we watched Harry Potter. We had a Harry Potter marathon and I did some writing. So that's fun.
It's like a little Airbnb for you. Like you just went away for the day.
I started 3 new books to write.
Oh my God.
And to read. I read, it was actually a good reading weekend for me. I read The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy.
I see you posting about that. Yeah.
Good. I love it. I did not know if I would like it, but I was like, you know what? I'll read it because I pre-ordered it so long ago.
The cover, the characters look like Draco and Hermione.
Okay, yeah. So the author wrote a Hermione fanfic, and there's like this huge controversy about it, but like I'm a Hermione girly, so I can't. Low-key, I'm not really Hermione girly. I'm more like Draco girly, and whoever he's paired with, I'll vibe with. Manacled is like a huge one, but I didn't read the fanfic. I did read it, but I read it so long ago and I don't remember it because it was a fever dream. And I don't think I liked it very much because I didn't remember it. I liked this though. This is good. The banter is so Kim. It's so good. His inner monologue is the funniest thing. He's like a villain but like he's hilarious. Like
I love that.
it's so good. So I enjoyed it. And then this kicked me off to a whole bunch of reads. So I read Dating and Dragons, which is a YA, and it was super cute and it was a nice palate cleanser. And then I started reading The 9-Month Hitch, which is about a guy who, by the way, the narrator on Audible is Teddy Hamilton.
A lot of obsessed.
Obsessed with him. And I'm halfway through that. Super good. I was like listening to it and reading it at the same time. And then I also started reading this other one called Love Rebooted about it's like a second chance romance type deal.
I love that for you.
I know, it's so good. But I started writing 3 new books: a dark romance, the second book to my contemporary romance, and a fantasy.
Good for you. You got a lot done.
No, they're not anywhere near done. I just outlined
you got
them.
a lot. You did a lot in the 24 hours you were here.
Yes.
Good for you.
Thank you. And I ran out of listening credits on Spotify, so now I'm like, I don't know what to do with my life.
I had a free listening credit on Audible and I got Severed Hearts.
Oh my god, my friend cried. Like,
I'm
she sent me a video
of
of her like actively crying.
You
and I
know
was
me,
like,
I'm a crier.
I said, "Ooh, girl."
I can't wait.
She was like, she told me about it, and I was like, I don't know if I'll cry, because the last book I cried was The Last Rainy Day, One Last Rainy Day, and that was like forever ago. And I was like, nothing's made me cry since. I feel like that just ruined my tear ducts. And then she goes, you should do a challenge of like reading a book that makes everyone cry and see if it makes you cry. And she's like, and you have to document it, because we need to know if you're actually not crying or not. And I was like, well, I don't know why I'd lie about that. I'd love to tell. I'd love to cry. But yeah.
So I did that. I got that Audible. Only on chapter 3. It's like 20 hours long.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a long Audible.
It's a big book.
But I'll take it. That's fine by me.
Rightfully so. She put all of her Badussi in that book. She really did. She made us wait for it too.
She did. She really did. And
Sarah J. Maas, which like very controversial artist, but she just finished the manuscript for ACOTAR 6.
I've seen the post.
And everyone's freaking out. And like low-key, like I'm kind of freaking out. If it's about Elaine, I probably won't read it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to hear about her. It's got to be about Azrael.
I don't know.
I
don't know it well enough, but I did see. I posted on.
Yeah, you need to start reading it again. So.
I know. I posted on our social media that, two things. The things we leave unfinished.
Yeah.
Is being turned into a movie.
Oh.
Or a TV series. Oh, a movie.
Okay.
And then also Lily Reinhart will be the main actress in The Love Hypothesis.
And I love that book. Kim, you have to read that book. It's so, you have to, if you're gonna start off, okay.
It's on my TBR.
When people don't know where to start with the Ali Hazelwood books, because like I've only read like maybe 4, okay? But I always tell them The Love Hypothesis, because that one is like top tier, like Ali Hazelwood. Like, and the deep end was so good. Yeah. Oh my god, I love her too. And like, yeah, if you're gonna start with an Ali Hazelwood book, Love Hypothesis is good. And then there's another one that she did as well.
It's been on my TBR. So honestly, I think if in our next book club, if I get chosen, I'll pick that book. So we could read it.
And then there's another one called Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I tried recommending Ali Hazelwood books to the book club, but they're not like, it's smutty, but it's like nerdy smut, and it's like perfect. Like,
we're gonna watch and read it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm glad that we had a very productive, fun weekend.
Yeah.
But let's get into it, and let me give you all some backstory on book 2 and book 3. So book 2 in the series is called Siege and Storm, and here's the blurb. Darkness never dies. After narrowly escaping the clutches of the Darkling, Alina Starkov is on the run with Mal, determined to start a new life far from Ravka. But the Darkling has emerged more powerful than ever, wielding a terrifying new magic that threatens the world. To stand a chance against him, Alina must embrace her role as the sun summoner and rally unlikely allies, including the brash and charismatic privateer Sturmhond, who Kim seems to
Enough
love.
said.
As secrets unravel and loyalties are tested, Alina is pulled deeper into the world of power, prophecy, and sacrifice. And the fate of Ravka may rest on her ability to control not only her magic, but the darkness growing inside her. So this, if you watch the series, this is like episode 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
So book 3 is in the series is called The Ruin and Rising, and here's a blurb. The capital has fallen, Ravka is in ruins. Hiding deep underground after her battle with the Darkling, Alina Starkov is weakened, stripped of her power, and haunted by the choices she's made. But with the fate of her country at stake, she must rise once more to face the final battle. Joined by familiar allies and some unexpected ones, Alina sets out on a desperate quest to find the Firebird, the last piece of the puzzle that could unlock her full power. But as secrets are revealed and sacrifices mount, she'll have to decide just how much of herself she's willing to lose to save the world. And so that is like everything from episode 4 to the end. Yeah. So if you watch season 2, you'll know that the Firebird is a crucial part of the storyline for main characters. But before we get into it, Kim, I have to know book 2, book 3, what's your history there?
Okay. So I watched all of season 2 literally after we had our podcast. I was like, I'm ready to get into it. Watched season 2. And I was like, okay, now I'm ready to read book 2. Read book 2, and I was like, what? I literally
like, why
was like,
is it here?
I was like, I don't understand. Do I have to read book 3? I was so confused, and I was like, there's a lot missing. Like,
yeah,
this isn't
you
really
texted me, and I ignored it. I said she'll figure it out.
There literally is like nothing. So I used one of my credits, and I got book 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, here we are. This is like the back end, the plot. Like, this is where everything is. And then I finished book 3, and I literally said WTF. And I was like, I wish I never actually read book 2 or book 3, and I just
left
watched
it at
the
book 1.
series, and I just was somebody who went into it blindly and didn't read these 2 because I hated it. And you, Tiff?
So I never read book 2 or 3 until after we did the podcast. So I started book 2 when we recorded for season 1. And then I finished book 2, and I already finished the whole episode, like the whole series on Netflix. So like as soon as book 2 ended, I was like, I already know what book 3 is going to be about, so I'm not even going to read it. So I didn't read it. I didn't.
Well, you're in for a loop, because then you don't understand why I'm so mad.
I just couldn't. I was like, I'm not going to go through this.
It's so different.
I didn't really like book 2. I was like, this is annoying. I don't like Stranghond, or whatever the hell his name is, because I know who he secretly is, and I'm like,
I liked it.
This is annoying.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's dive into Siege and Storm and do a little plot recap, and we can enter our thoughts, because in a perfect world, season 2 would have just been book 2, and we could have just done our normal episode where we sit and compare. But season 2 is book 2, book 3, and truly its own series, because no, you're not following anything.
Nothing.
So we're gonna recap both books, and then we're gonna talk about the TV series. I think that's the best way to go about it. Go ahead.
Okay, so we pick up right after Shadow and Bone ends. So Alina and Mal are on the run from the Darkling. Okay, so they're trying to like disappear from him, but the man just won't stay gone.
No,
he said, "That's my girl, and I don't give."
Literally,
he said, "You take me as I am." Like, it was a whole thing. Yeah. So he tracks them down with his new weapons, right? Which is like his shadow creatures called the Nishavoya or whatever.
Good job.
And they're basically living darkness shadows. So like they like live in him, but he can't control them, but he can. So pretty much they attack if he's in danger.
Yeah, they're very powerful.
And it is what it is.
Yeah. And then Alina uses Morozova's collar to fight them off, but she gets like injured, right? And then she gets dragged aboard a ship where we meet truly one of my favorite characters ever, Sturmhond. He's a pirate, a charmer. Like, I love everything about him. Scene stealer. And then you get a surprise that he's actually Prince Nikolai, and he's got plans of his own. Like, I truly enjoy him. Like, why do you not enjoy this character?
I think it's just he's just annoying to me. I think the show is what made him annoying. To
I
me, in this
love
show, like,
him.
I thought he was so annoying. Like, I was like, "Yo, you're not all that and a bag of
Okay.
chips." Okay? Like
Okay, let me tell you this. In this show, when he was first introduced as the pirate, as this captain, yes, I was annoyed. But when they land after they cross the fold and he reveals he's Prince Nikolai, I don't know what it was, but something like in me changed, and
you're like, "He's got money?"
Prince Nikolai,
I hate you.
hi. I
You love
liked him.
you love a character that's got 2 different identities.
I love it. I'll
I
take
hate
it.
you.
He's better than Mal.
Yeah. Anyone's better than Mal. Speaking of Mal, so Mal
Okay.
helps Alina, right? They killed the sea dragon with Sturmond, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're
Together,
there in the
collectively,
book.
they're on
Yeah,
the.
the whole
Mm-hmm.
crew and them. So they kill the dragon, and it creates a second amplifier. And you can tell right away, like, this new power just completely changes her. Like, it doesn't, in my head, it didn't change her for the good.
No.
She gets greedy with the power, so she
Mm-hmm.
wants more, and then that's when she starts to find clues about the Firebird being like the third amplifier, and like that kind of starts her journey of like wanting to get that more. Um, and yeah, she's power hungry in the book.
I
Like
was
she
like, we
wants that
clocked it.
shit.
We
I
clocked it.
said,
We
"Girl, you
knew.
greedy
Pick
ass
me,
fucking
choose
pick me,
me.
bitch."
We knew we didn't like
Not
her
us
from.
beefing with the fucking 17-year
Yo.
old. I said,
We
"Bitch, you
knew we
greedy as
didn't like
shit."
her from the first season and from book one. There was something about her we did not like, and it reveals itself truly.
Yeah, her true colors were shown.
Her light truly shines.
It's stupid.
Okay, meanwhile, my favorite Nikolai is trying to save Ravka. He wants Alina to marry him and help lead the country, and she says no to the wedding but takes command of the second army. She's like, no, I'm not going to marry you. I love Mal, but I will control your second army. Like, bitch, step
Yeah.
down.
Like,
And then politics, it gets messy. So the
yeah,
Grisha don't trust her, which I wouldn't trust her
rightfully
either.
so.
The king and queen are clinging to power, and there's literally like a cult forming around her.
Yeah.
Like the apparat is back, whispering in her ear like some creepy Rasputin. Like
Literally, yes.
he
I was
is
like,
creepy as fuck.
yeah, I was like, yo, step off, okay?
So there's a lot going on in the castle. A lot of politics happening. Not like so much where it's like Game of Thrones, but like enough to cause tension
Yeah.
with Alina.
Yeah. And then there's Vasily, okay?
Oh
Oh,
god, this guy.
Vasily. He tries to broker peace with Fjerda and ends up opening the door for the Darkling to attack, which is like, you're dumb, but like RIP.
That's it.
You're dumb.
R.I.P.
Yeah, we're not
You
shedding tears
deserved.
for that man. We're
No.
holding space for Vasily, okay? The Darkling invades the palace, destroys David's magical mirrors, and forces Alina to make a choice, right? Like he's like, oh, she's there. Say less. I'm
Mm-hmm.
coming. So in a bold, terrifying move, she uses his powers against him, which is like
Yes.
wild.
So she nearly destroys them both, and in the end, she wakes up in the creepy white cathedral with the apparat and no powers. Like
Mm-hmm.
she can't summon light anymore. Which I, reading this book, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, that is a twist in
Yeah.
its own. Because if
I
you
was
watch
like,
the series, and we'll talk about it, book two had a lot of like moments where I was like,
yeah.
what?
Like,
Like,
why is this happening?
why is the king alive? I was like, the king is alive. You've got this creepy apparat guy, like hardcore creepy in this book.
Hella
Like,
whispering sweet
yeah.
nothings in her ear and shit.
Um, they, and then the fact that like it was a lot. There was a lot that had me like, what? I don't like this. But yeah, so she can't summon light anymore, and like that's where we leave off. Like that's how it ends. Alina's broken, Bravka's under siege, and the cult's calling her Sancta Alina. Like it's like, where do we go? She wakes up, and then now it's like, okay, where do we go from here?
Yeah.
So with all that being said, overall thoughts on book two, because I
So
did not enjoy it.
book two, I liked that it continued the story of like her finding the amplifiers, but like all
Right.
that
Which
extra
is the
shit going
main, which is
on, yeah,
like,
all that like the way
mm-hmm,
that the show was like
mm-hmm.
good. All the extra shit that happened is like unnecessary. Like Vasily needs to fuck off, okay? And the opera guy, I'm over you. Like, and
he
the
was
king needs to
hardcore
die.
in the
The
book.
king
He was
needs
like,
to die.
he was very present in the book to the point where I was like, yo, what actor was that in the TV series?
Yeah,
Like, what
I
did
had
I
to look
miss?
back.
And when I Googled it and I saw the face, I was like, oh, it's the creepy priest. Like, that's
Priest
what I
looking
thought.
guy,
I was
yeah.
like, it was
It's a whole thing. It
him.
was weird. But the whole, I don't know. I think I just didn't like the book because, like,
I felt like it really wasn't
Alina's annoying.
going. It wasn't like going anywhere. I was like, what do
It's like
we
a
get?
filler.
Yes. Like, it's like she wrote one big ass book and somebody was like, you need to chop it in half and end it right here and make 2 separate books. Book 2, book 3. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I didn't like it.
It was just too much. This was like an information dumping
Info
book.
dump.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's what it was. To give you more of a backstory for the grand finale. Because all these people are part of the grand finale. And it's like, yeah.
I agree.
It's a
I
whole
agree.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about book 3 then.
To read it. I had to read it. I was like, I'm not going to stop reading after this ending. Like, I was like, no, this is only half of the series, the episodes. Like, what? I was like, I can't just stop at book 2. I have to read book 3. I read book 3 and I was very mad at the end. So let's talk about it.
Yeah. So, okay, so starting off with book 3, we're back in Ravka. Alina's recovering from her fight with the Darkling. She's underground, literally no powers, no nothing. Okay. She's just, which is like in season 2, I think, like after the Darkling attacks, they're like in this underground church almost type deal. That they're in there.
Yeah, but she has her powers.
But she has her powers.
She's never
in the show.
Let's say this now. Yeah, in the show, she never loses her powers. In the show, she's trying to amplify her powers by collecting these amplifiers, and her crew, her team is trying to help her, and she just is trying to get all that power, and she's trying to harness it and train and learn how to defeat the Darkling. But she never loses her power.
Because in the show, she's like losing control of it, like because she's having panic attacks when she sees the Darkling. She thinks she sees him, and because he's like popping in her dreams, like, "Hey, darling,"
he
like,
loves
it's a
her so bad.
I saw a compilation. Can I just stop here real quick? I saw a compilation of him just saying "please" throughout the entire show, and I was like,
yeah, send it to me.
Every time he says it.
Yeah.
Send it. Send it.
I don't know why you
I
already
need to
didn't
see
send it to
it.
me.
I think I did.
Doubtful.
I don't know. I saw it. I'll check though. But like he just says please, and then it's like one of those thirst trap TikTok. Like after he says it, I think like the 8th time, it like switches to
No, that's not it.
Let me see if I can find it right now because I need to show this to you.
I might.
What's his name? Kiergan. Wait, what do they call him though?
No, you sent me this, and then you sent me this.
Yeah, you love Ben Barnes. Yeah, look at him.
I love him more than anything now.
Oh, it's right here. I'm sending it right now.
I don't know what it is, but I love this man more than anything. Like, how have I never seen him in my life?
Ben Barnes?
Growl. I'm gonna say that for Alina.
I hate you.
The growl in his pleases me.
He's so okay. Anyways, so back to book 3. So right, she has no powers. Yeah. Okay, so she's basically being held hostage by this fuckhead that has no real name. He's called the Apparat. Okay. And he's controlling everything, like who she is, what she does. Pretty much he's like, you're mine now. Whatever. And he's using her as a symbol for his cult. The Saint Alina. But
like make it
culty. Yeah. So it's a whole thing.
No, he's a total creep in this book. I was like, thank goodness they didn't really put that in the TV series because I would have been creeped out with this guy. Yeah. He was
creepy. Yeah, he was creepy when he was having that conversation with the prince. And the prince is trying to be like, witty and himself. And the other guy's like,
no,
dead eyes.
He is hardcore creepy, but like, I did not enjoy him. I did not like him in the book. So Alina is pretty much over it, and she fakes a light show using mirrors, and demands to see Genya. Is that how you pronounce Jenya? Who's been hidden away and badly injured because she stood up to the king. Now, I need to say this real quick. In the show, the king had already died in season 1 because Jenya poisoned him.
No, the king died in season 2 when the Darkling came at their to their engagement party.
No,
it was like a quick they just killed him.
No.
Yeah.
No, he had already died because remember in season 2 she was like the queen was like, how dare you, why are you here, like
so who is that fat man that was with the
I don't know,
queen?
but she was like, treason, like you're a murderer. And she's like, ask me how I did it. And she's like, what? The queen.
Yeah.
And she's like, I put poison on my lotion for all the time,
on my body. Yeah,
on my body for all the times he took advantage of me. Like in season 1 he was poisoned and killed. Like I remember that, like,
okay,
vaguely.
I must have forgot.
I don't know who the fat man was with the queen.
Yeah,
but
I don't know who that fat man was.
Unless I misinterpreted, but I was pretty sure.
Like I know he was sick. I think. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know, but
that's season 1. We're on season 2, book 3.
But and then Jenya gets kidnapped, or not kidnapped. The Darkling saves Jenya in the series, right? Because of the whole situation, Grecias are getting kidnapped and murdered. So he saves her. And when she tries to escape with David, because they realize that the Darkling is like super crazy and has like this crazy thing, shadow ghost. She and David try to escape, and in the midst of doing that, she gets hurt. She gets scarred. Literally, her face is like ruined. You know what I mean? She's rocking the eye patch. I love her. I love this character so bad.
She was low-key rocking that iPad.
Yeah, I love her so bad. But in here, that doesn't happen. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, dishonor. Yeah. So Alina and her crew plot an escape using the only way out, the chimney in the kitchen.
Okay, so David makes a bomb, right? And Mal shoots it. Bam. Okay, so sunlight breaks through, and that's literally all Alina needs to get her powers back. Okay, she just needs a little bit of light, which is weird. I read that just now, and I was like, what in the fuck?
Yeah.
That's weird as hell. Okay, so she's...
Because you didn't even read the third book.
I didn't even read the third book, so I'm reading based off your notes, and I'm like, this is... I don't like this already. So she marks one of the sold at soul with her handprint, and basically is like, I'm the one running the shit, which is like, okay, bitch. And then her and her squad make it to the surface, and who's waiting there but Kimmy's boy Nikolai. And I said, y'all can have that, okay? I love me a blonde MMC, and you know I do.
I know.
But this one just doesn't hit. He doesn't hit.
Okay, so he takes them to his hideout called the Spinning Wheel, and it's like very rebel chic. So that's where Alina starts training again with Bagra and learning how to use the cut.
Yeah.
That thing that like slices them.
Which is, okay, when I read that, and I thought back at the show, low-key, she only practiced that shit once.
Not even that, but then also like Bagra didn't really want her doing that.
Yeah.
And are you talking about when she was like in the training room with her girls?
Yeah, she goes, I want to learn the cut.
Yeah, she's so annoying.
Yeah, I hate her.
Anywho.
My least favorite FMC.
So that's when Bagra drops a major bomb that she's Morozova's daughter. So for those who don't know, Morozova is the one, like the highest power Grisha, right? And he's the one who like created all these like amplifiers, or like how to get these amplifiers.
He had the 4.
Yes. So Bagra's the daughter. So her father tried to bring her sister back from the dead because Bagra like sliced her because she was jealous of her, which cursed the whole bloodline. So it's like family drama meets magical science. Yeah. Like,
which I like that. I like that twist too, because when I watched on this show, I was like, ooh.
I was shooketh. I said,
okay. So and then she kept talking, and then I said, ooh.
I liked that they kept that storyline in the book. So that was like a part in the book I really enjoyed. I was like, okay, this part right here is adding up correctly. And then I kept reading, and then I was like, oh no, it's not adding up anymore. Go ahead.
Yeah. So meanwhile, while all that's happening, Jenya confronts the king about the abuse that she suffered, and Nikolai gives him the choice of either punishment or exile, which I just read this, and I've never read the third book, but honestly, like, we love a good, like, redemption for a girl who's been hurt and abused.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay, that's the only Nikolai moment that I think I'll like, which I'm upset that they didn't put that in the show because I probably would have liked him.
Yeah, they didn't put that
But
part in the show because the dad had already died, but he did stand up for
yeah, he
her
did do that,
with
which
the
I will give
queen,
him points
with the
for,
mother
but
queen.
he's still annoying. So
Ugh,
anyways, so but then there's betrayal. Okay. So Sergi, one of the Grecias from the White Cathedral, sells them out and the Darkling attacks them, turns Nikolai into one of his shadow soldiers, and Bagra sacrifices herself to save the others, which is like
lies,
wild. What in the actual hell is
lies.
that?
That did not happen in the show. I hated.
It
I was
did
like,
not happen
what?
in the show.
I was like, literally, when I heard that part going down in my headphones, I was like, what?
I feel like in the show, which I guess we'll talk about more, but since we're on the topic, because I'll forget, when Nikolai got
At
stabbed,
the end, yeah.
I feel like they were setting it up for season 3 for him to become a shadow soldier, like a
Yeah.
shadow guy.
Or to be like, yeah, because when he looks in the mirror, he's like a shadow. And
Yeah, so
yeah,
I'm like, maybe they were setting it up like that, but
it never went
we'll
through.
never know.
Maybe. We'll never know. So, okay, we're in total chaos. They escape again,
Yeah.
this time headed to find the third amplifier, the Firebird. So they split up. Mal goes into full tracker mode. And what does he find? Not the Firebird, but he finds himself. So, shocker, Mal is the third amplifier.
Yeah.
His bloodline ties back to Bagra's resurrected sister, and that's why he's been able to track anything his connection to the world is literally in his bones. That's why he can track Alina. That's why he's drawn to her. That's why he can track the stag, the what is it? The sun,
The sun, or
yeah,
not
the
the sun,
whip,
the snake thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
the ocean, whatever. Like he is connected in Alina's storyline. Like he is the Firebird.
Hmm.
Which I read and I was like, yeah, that is true in the series. Like he is the Firebird. How he found out he's the Firebird is completely different, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah. So that's a gut punch
Mm-hmm.
because now she has to either choose to, like, in order to unlock her full powers, which is what she wants because she's a power hungry bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Alina has to kill Mel. Okay, so they don't get much time to think it through. The Darkling attacks West Ravka, and Alina sees the destruction through their weird power bond connection,
Yeah.
like their weird shit that
Their
they got
dream
going on.
hopper, like
Yeah.
whatever they got going on.
And he kills people from the orphanage, and Alina's like, "Ah, not my fucking home, bitch." Like, okay,
Literally.
chill out. You haven't been there in years. You never
Yeah.
wanted to go back. Like,
You
don't
ran
act
away.
like, don't. She literally says in the first book, like, that's the only good thing that came from that place is Mal, and me and him are like off together now
They
as an
always
adult. And I'm
ran.
like, bitch, you never, you
Yeah, they
hated
always,
that place.
yeah,
Don't act
she
like you
did.
care. It's a whole thing.
Okay, so then for after that, it's literally go time. So they head into the fold one last tip. This is gonna blow your mind. Okay. So
Okay.
Alina and Mal face the Darkling and it's brutal. So Mal is stabbed as part of the amplifier plan. Alina draws all this power from stabbing Mal, but then she loses it. Okay. But here's the twist. The amplifier didn't make her stronger. It spread her power to everyone who was inside that fold. Hundreds of ordinary fighters just started glowing with the light and the fold crumbles. Make it make sense, please. Make it make
I hate
sense.
that. I
Yeah.
hate that.
This is where I completely lost it and I was like, I'm not wasting my credit. I'm finishing this shit. Like, I hate it.
Okay.
It makes no sense. Then what is the point of her being the all sun? Like, what is the purpose then? The point of the sun
Like, if the
summoner, the
power could just be
lore,
transferred to someone else. Okay.
girl.
Anyways.
I was over it. I was as horrified as the Darkling when he saw that shit.
Yeah, and the Darkling apparently was horrified, which I would be too. So with the last bit of shadow summoning powers she has, Alina finishes him. Finish him, KO, right? Blade to the heart, done. After his death, Nikolai returns to his human form, Rav goes free, and Tolia and Tamar manage to bring Mal back. Which I like the Tolia and Tamar.
Them.
Okay, because they weren't mentioned in the third book, like from the notes here, and I didn't know. I can't remember if they were. They showed up in book 2, but I didn't know if they played a part. And I like that they did play a part. Okay, I love Tolia.
Me too.
Low-key, I was like, yo, Tolia, like, hit a girl up, but like, yeah, I'm a fan of that. But my God,
I like. Hold on, I have to say.
Is it the line where he talks about the blue skies? Because that low-key, when he said it in the show, is it in the book? Because when he said it in the show, I was like, oh, you see, I hated you for a while, and then I liked you, and then I hated you again, and now I like you again because you're dying and you said something cute.
Are you talking about the Darkling?
Yeah.
I never hated the Darkling, ever.
I don't know. It was like teetering.
Not once. I don't teeter or tot.
I didn't like any single love interest for Alina in this.
When I thought she was trying to really hook up with my man,
Darkling,
both with the Darkling, and when I thought she was trying to hook up with the Prince / King Nikolai, I was like, "Girl, you better not."
It made me feel bad for Mal. I hated Mal, but I felt bad for him. I said, "Boy, you better run away. You're the Firebird. You best run out of there.
Fly away, Firebird. You deserve better." Okay. So let me hit you with the ending. Okay. So Nikolai becomes king, and Alina, she fakes her own death. She and Mal disappear, get married, return to the orphanage where it all began, this time to live quietly, without powers, without a crown. And this is when I said, shut the fuck up. This is so dumb. I hate this book. Tell me you hate that book. Tell me you hate the ending of this book.
I don't like that ending. I don't like that ending. I like the ending that the show came up with. The ending that the show came up with, they set it up so good.
Yeah.
Yo, let me shut the fuck. They set it up so good just for them to not. I'm pissed. Netflix, count your motherfucking days, okay? Because
there is a Instagram page that I started following.
And the fact that Netflix had the nerve to show us 6 of Crows and not give us 6 of Crows?
Yo, I died.
Count your motherfucking days, Netflix.
Oh, I don't know where it is, but there's like an Instagram that we started following that's like, all they do is talk about
Shadow and Bone,
how it should come back. It's like, it's like a fan. Like,
how many people follow it? Because we need to get more.
Find who they are. Oh, I think that's not following.
What's it called?
I gotta see the name. I don't remember. Wait, I gotta see who I just recently followed. Who is it? This is gonna annoy me. Can you see the last video we like something that we like? Okay, here I'm good looking. Wait. Oh, is it this? No. Was it this? Save the Grishaverse.
Oh my God.
Created by fans to renew Shadow and Bone for the 3rd season and get a 6 of Crows spinoff.
Yes. That's what we need.
Because they all recently just got together, the 6 of Crows cast. They recently were together in like Paris or whatever.
They went to a Shadow and Bone convention that's happening in the UK. It's like a whole, or like in Europe somewhere, it's a tour. And they just go there, meet and greet with fans, talk about the show, talk about the books, and then they hang out with the crew. And I want to know, I've been looking for videos of people. I want to know if someone asked them, like, if they will do it. Because, like, even if Netflix doesn't do it, they could just pick it up, like, with the same. This is like, I'm getting PTSD from My Lady Jane.
I am literally hoping us talking about the podcast, because we have magic with our words, it brings it back. And if it does, you're welcome.
God. I need more. I need to know more about Kaz. I'm reading the book. Because I need more. But the book is not connected to
its own
Shadow and Bone. Yeah, it's like after. And so I'm like, it's not fulfilling. So I hit up fan fictions and I'm like, this isn't giving me what I need.
It was
And I was
just
like, there's
a
never been a
dishonor.
time, there's never been a time where like a book or show, if I turn to fan fiction, like I'll always get that like satisfaction. Like, okay, I'm
Mhm.
okay. This is good now. I'm not hitting it. I keep going. And now I'm like in that weird part of fan fiction where like 14-year-olds wrote it and like the writing is really bad, but I'm reading it because I'm like, maybe.
Nope.
No.
Yeah. Netflix, I don't know why you canceled it. Why? The fans want it. People enjoy it.
Yeah. I don't understand. We can do without Alina, okay? Their story's over now. Well, not really, but
No, well, okay, let's talk about the TV series because the way it
okay.
ended was beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
so I honestly don't know where to start because the series and the books are so different. But I guess let's start with your favorite character and get their storyline out of the way. So Kaz and the Crows. Do you want to break down what their deal was in this season? Like how they intertwined with Shadow and Bone?
Yes. Okay. So the main purpose. Okay. So season 1 leaves off of all of them on a boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
The crows and Alina
Alina.
and Mal. Okay, Jean Jacket
And
Man.
Nina.
And Nina's on the boat, right? So they have Nina and them have a quick interaction, like, "Oh, you need a heart render," and they're
Mm-hmm.
like, "What's your fucking deal?" Okay, so they get back to the barrel, and they pretty much see that Pekka Rollins, who is like the bad guy in their world right now, took over the Crow Club, changed it to the something
His son's
prince,
name.
yeah, the little
Mm-hmm.
prince or whatever. Um, and so their whole premise is to try to get the Crow Club back. So but they're like also on the run from like cops because they're framed for murder.
Yes.
And so they're right now trying to get like their whole thing situated, but also they find out that they have to try to get this sword where like it's meant to kill
It can
shadow. Yeah, it
slice the
can cut
shadows.
shadows. Yeah. So okay, I need to talk about the part. The whole plan to get the Crow Club back is so good, and it was so well done in the show. It like blew my fucking mind because
Yeah.
they have Nina, and Nina wants to get her man's back,
This
Mateo.
man.
So she hooks up with like the crows and she's like,
This
"Hey,
man.
can you guys help me if I help you?" And they're like, "Yeah, bet whatever." So they help so she helps them, sets up this whole elaborate plan of like, I'm going to play a double agent
Mm-hmm.
and work with Pekka Rollins. And then so they bring it, she kidnaps Kaz, brings Kaz to the Crow Club, okay? Oh no, wait, they blew it up. So she brings Kaz to like Pekka's other
Yeah,
club.
establishment.
And so we get like a backstory of Kaz. He lost his brother to the pox, and Pekka Rollins like literally made them homeless and broke because
Mm-hmm.
he tricked them into giving them money. So Kaz is like set on this road of vengeance to get rid of Pekka. Pekka or Kaz, this is when Wyland is introduced, and Wyland is
Yes.
their demolitions man, who
Jasper's
Jasper
man.
loves.
I
Jasper's
know.
man. So that kind of completes, other than Mateo, that completes the 6 of crows. There's only 5 because Mateo's the 5th,
Yeah.
okay, or the 6th.
6.
Um, and the way he beats up, can I pull it up? I'm gonna pull it up, and we're
Sure.
gonna watch it because the way Kim, the way he got beat up by Pekka and got up and said, "Say his name," I'll be like, "I'll say it. I'll say." It.
You truly, while you're pulling it up, so like the series really plays the background story of the Six of Crows. You kind of get everyone's a little bit of their storyline, their journey, how they kind of end up where they are. And for some people, it may have been too much, like too many storylines. But for me, and I know for you, it was enjoyable. Like I love learning their, because in the season 1, you're like, what is their deal? What's their story? What's their what's the backstory? Like, why are they the way they are? Who are these people? And for them to continue that in season 2, but then also to help Alina by getting this sword, Like, it was just so well done, the storyline.
So good.
It was so good, and it just intertwined so beautifully. Like, ah. And can we please also talk about Kaz and Inej?
God, wait, we'll talk about that in a minute. We need to watch this because this just like it just like skips things. I think this is just on Pekka. No, it's only Pekka Rollins. Who made this to where it's just on this man? No one likes him. Okay, but either way, okay, he gets like
beat,
which I love. Okay, but also can we talk about this scene? This scene?
The cane.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh my, and Kim, when you watch this, were you like, I see what Tiffany's saying
from season 1? I mean, like, damn.
Yeah, yo. So good.
So good. Wait,
okay. And like, look at it.
Literally,
and he picks it up and he just like hits the guy. I think he like hits him, right? Last second. Yeah, this guy. Oh my god.
Can we take a moment to talk about finally the burn, the slowest burn?
The slowest burn. Okay, I love. Okay, so you start to see more of like them because like in the first season, you're like,
I was like,
is this a little
vibe?
Yeah, they're like a little something here. Season 2 is when they start to explore it a little bit more. So Kaz does not like touching. He has panic attacks like when he has physical touch. I mean, yeah, because the pox, like he's like traumatized, rightfully so. And Nej is the only one that he like gets even remotely close to touching someone when he like cleans her wounds and stuff. And then
the end,
he has a vision. No, he has a vision when they're being poisoned to death.
Yeah. That scene was so wild.
That scene was crazy.
Loved everything about it.
It was so good.
Yeah.
So he has he like sees his brother and his brother's drowning him, but then like when he wakes up from the hallucination, it's Inej pulling him out of the water, which is like romantic. And Inej hers is him having no gloves, no nothing, and like touching her, like just being intimate, not in like a sexual way, but like just the touch and like the romance that she wants from him. And it's kind of sad. And then he finally touches her to tell her like, don't go, stay with me. And she's like, if I can't touch you, or like if I can't have you without these barriers, or like if I can't have you without your armor, then I don't want you, right? And I was like, ooh, girl.
Her line.
So good.
Oh my gosh. And then it ends with not the Six of Crows, but Inej goes off with Mal and a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, Mal and Tolia and Tolia's sister and the twins, the Grisha twins, they go off to find the Grisha captive, like the slaves, because Inej was one of them, and Inej has a brother who she's trying to find. So they go off and do their thing in the show. But like, and then Mateo is still in prison with Pekka Rollins.
Yeah.
After that whole thing with Pekka Rollins goes
down. First of all, he goes fine as fuck with that beard.
Pekka Rollins?
No.
Oh. Mateo?
Nina's man.
Mateo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time he speaks, I get thrown off.
I don't listen to him, but the face,
I don't listen to him, but
the face does it for me.
So that's the crows. So we start off with them going back to the barrel. We end with them separated across
and they end up going back to the final battle with Alina. Like they get the sword.
Yeah. So they go to the sword. Yeah, the whole thing with Alina. They go to the sword.
They end so they go do their own thing, but they all end up somehow back with Alina to help her destroy the folds, right?
Yeah, because the purpose was that Tolia showed up because he was with Nikolai. They found out about the sword. So Tolia's like, okay, we'll go get it. And that's when I think Alina's like, oh, hit up my friends.
Yeah, we know the only people who could take it.
Yeah. And so that's when they team up. They get it. And then they, what is it? They get it and they go back. Yeah, Nina and Inej, and they go with Alina with the sword. And Kaz, Jesper, and Wylan stay with Nikolai and fight at Ravka.
Yes.
So
Okay, so I want to talk about two specific scenes that I personally enjoyed and I felt were vastly different in the book. Okay.
Okay.
So the scene with Bagra, Mal, and Alina. So their journey. So essentially what happens is after the Darkling crashes the party and there's this whole situation, they're literally trying to find out, like, with Nikolai, the crew, like, you guys, we need to find this Firebird. And Nikolai is like, okay, you three go find the Firebird and we will send them off to find the sword and we will, like, we'll find where the Darkling is hiding, right? So the whole journey with Bagra, Mal, and Alina, I really enjoyed. I enjoyed Bagra telling her story. And they're going to her dad's hut, right? Bagra's dad, where it has probably hints of, like, where the Firebird is. And during this time, that's where she tells her story about, like, who her father is, what happened with her sister, like, she's the reason for this and that. And when they're in, like, her father's house, she tells Mal, like, take a walk with me, like,
Yeah.
let's take a walk.
Let's go
And
hang out for a
then
second.
Alina's getting, like, choked out by Zaddy.
She really was low key. And he got her from behind too.
And she
He
really
said,
felt like,
like,
and homegirl really didn't like that. Please, you liked it.
don't act like Ben Barnes.
Just, okay. So
He gave her that necklace.
yeah. So that's happening inside the hut. And Bagra is telling Mal how he is the Firebird. Like, you are, because you could tell, she, like, during the story, she was like, so you're a tracker? And then it's like, so where are you originally from? And, like, you see it, like, in her head. Like,
Clicking.
yeah. And she's like, you went past 2 orphanages to go to her orphanage? Like, what?
Yeah.
And he was like, that's where I felt most at home. And she's like, she knows. She's like, this is him. And she tells him, like, it's you're the Firebird, like, you are the one that's going to be able to stop all of this from happening. And when they go back into the hut, Bagra literally, this is where she sacrifices herself. She's like, whatever you do, get Alina and get out of here. I will take care of the rest. Like, this is where it ends. And she burns all the notes. And that's when she, like, gets a hold of her son, Daddy Ben Barnes.
Mm-hmm.
And they get transported into this other world. And the fire is happening. Like, she's literally dying.
She gets transported to where he actually is.
Yeah. She's dying, and then she's like, foolish boy, and literally, like, cuts off his hand, the hand that has, like, the pouch, like, the thing, and so he can't really do his magic. And I'll tell you, he was so sad when she died.
Yeah, he was. He's like, that's
my
mom, yo.
Yeah.
That's my mom.
She cut
my hand off, but that's my mom.
She sacrificed herself. I liked the TV series version.
Yeah, me too.
Not the book.
It flowed.
Yeah, it made more
better
sense. Yes. Yeah. I really enjoyed that part. And then I also enjoyed the killing, from the moment of the killing of the Darkling to the very end. Okay. So when he is, like, literally gonna die, the Darkling, and the shadow, like, comes out and he is like, no, don't hurt her, because the shadow is trying to kill Alina. I was like, babe, boy, Ben Barnes, like,
it's so sad. Okay, like, because low key, low key, because of that moment, I was like, ooh, I kind of hope they spare him. Like, I kind of hope she sees, like, he really wasn't trying to hurt her.
I was kind of hoping they would, like, somehow disconnect the shadow from him and,
like, bring him back to reality.
But no, he had to die. And oh my God. And then the little flashback where he is like, I close my eyes and think about, like,
yeah, when she kisses him and he stands, like, that whole thing, I was like, oh, that's sad. I said, that's really sad. They made him so bad in, like, the middle part.
You just, I was like, love him.
They brought it back.
You want to give him redemption. And then homegirl kills him.
Yeah.
After she kills Mal, because she's like, he is like, do it, Mal. Like, he's like, do it, stab my heart and kill me. She does it. She kills
the Darkling.
The Darkling, and he's just like the blue sky, and he's like, please, like, bury me where nobody can find me. He doesn't want like people. He's such a good villain. Like, I
Yeah.
love him so much.
He's mostly black.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a whole thing.
And when he dies, she runs over to Mal. And this is why I was confused, because she asked Nina to try to help bring his heart back. Nina couldn't do it, and she did something.
She tapped into the shadow power
and brought
that she
him back
had
to
from him.
life.
Yeah, and like
Because
snatched him pretty
Nina
much.
was
And
like,
said,
what the fuck?
girl, I know that was not me.
Nina,
Shit.
yeah, she even said, she's like, that was not me who brought this man to life.
Yeah,
That's
Nina's
her right
like,
over there.
she's bad. We need to
Yeah.
keep an eye out for her.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. Also, don't like what I'm drinking right now.
Is it? Okay. Drink it. He's laughing at you, Kaz.
Stop. Do you want some? Stop.
He's like, that's how I got the pox.
Stupid. Hawaiian punch?
Yeah, back in the day. Okay. So then there's that scene, and then you've got, it's like fast forwarding where like they burn Ben Barnes's like body, all this stuff, and Nikolai is gonna become king, right? And then Alina is gonna become queen, or like,
no, she's just
there.
I think she's just the head of the
Okay.
Second Army.
And then, and this ties in with the Six of Crows, because there's that what is it, like a drug that like amplifies Grisha's powers.
They find it, the crows find it, and someone that is at Nikolai's coronation took it.
That girl, that was crazy.
She was a heart render. She was just out there killing everyone.
She took that. They were like splitting up blood, every single person, and Alina straight up cut her in half with like the evil darkness, and you could see it in her face. She loved it.
Yeah.
She loved doing the darkness. She loved
said,
the
ooh,
power.
Ben Barnes knew what he was doing. Bring
And
it
I
back
was
to life
like,
too, Nina.
it was like, you really could have been a queen with Ben Barnes. Like, you guys
she would have been good.
She's Delulu. Her boy Mal was like, we're not together no more.
Yeah, that whole thing. Okay, I low-key love, it's sad because it is just a sad thing, but I loved everything about it, because it's like after she killed Mal, Alina used his amplifier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Mal was brought back to life without the amplifier, right? So he's just Mal now at this point. And he goes,
and he doesn't
I
know
feel
who he is.
nothing.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't feel, he's like, I know I love you, but I don't feel like that anymore, because he's like, did I really love you, or did I just love you because it was fate? Like, you needed me. You know what I mean? And I said, you know what? I low-key, I like Mel for that, because I was like,
at the end, I was like,
you,
don't stay with this guy.
No way.
Because she was like, we could rule together, you by my side. And he was like,
okay, no. But listen, bitch, like, I'm no longer a tracker.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know what I am now.
I was I
love that for Mel.
Look, I did not like, and maybe that's why, because like he was so obsessed with Alina, and it was like, why? Like,
it was
why
weird.
are you like this? And the fact that we found out that he's a firebird and he loses that, he comes back to life, and he's trying to find himself now. I was like, all day, baby.
Yeah.
Go venture out there.
Happy for you.
Yes. So happy for his storyline.
Yeah. I love that arc for him. That new arc for him. Because like Loki, he didn't really love her.
We knew it. We clocked it from the first.
We clocked that shit.
Oh my gosh. Ben Barnes truly loved her.
Yeah. And Nikolai
Truly.
don't love her either. Low-key, yeah, Ben Barnes was the only one that actually really loved her, because Mal couldn't have loved her because he was the amplifier. Nikolai only wants to love her because it's like it makes sense for politics. And Ben Barnes said, "You my baby girl."
Yeah,
Like, that's how it
please. He
was.
was like, he loved that woman.
He said, "It's you, me, my shadow babies against the world."
Yes.
Okay, that's all there is to it.
And she said no. What an idiot.
And Ben Barnes even was like, "I can turn Nikolai into Shadow Baby if you want. He can hang out.
Like we
I'll
can have
fuck with him."
a love triangle all day.
Yeah,
it's fine.
he said, "I'll
just not with Mal, because that was
fuck
the
Mal."
vibe.
He said that he's related to me. It's weird.
Okay, wait. I literally thought when Mal was like, "You need to kill me. Like, I have to be the one," before they did the diddly. She was like, "I need to be the one." I honestly thought that they were going to do the diddly and he was going to impregnate her, and that's how she was going to get her Firebird power.
Okay. You read too much.
Tell me that's not like I mean, that makes the most sense.
I mean, it makes sense, but like,
is this a YA?
That's the book is a YA. The book is a YA.
Well, don't give us handsome men in the TV series.
I know they really they confirmed it that they're older in the show
to
make the storyline make more sense.
Yeah, because
but just 17-year-olds running around doing all this stuff is not accurate.
Not even that, but a 17-year-old with a Darkling, and no, thank you.
Yeah, and he's like what 1,100 something years old.
Yeah.
Come on.
But what about you, Tiff? Was there any specific scenes in season 2 that stood out to you, or that was your favorite? I'm pretty sure it's all the Six of Crows.
Already, yeah. So anything Six of Crows, but more specifically, like when the whole plan. I like the plan of getting Pekka Rollins. Like that. I don't know what it is about that. I think it's just
it was
the
a
fact
twist.
that like, yeah, it was a twist
because when I saw Nina punch him, I was like, what a traitor, man. She's just trying to get her man.
Like I saw it coming, right? When Pekka pulled up with her when she was trying to get Mateo, I saw that coming. But when he was getting beat up and they just revealed the plan little by little, and you could see like Jasper walks in the back. And then it shows a flashback and then like fighting, and then Nina walks to Jesper, and then it shows the whole Nina thing, and she's like, "Listen, Pekka Rollins wants me to do this, but low-key I feel like we can make it work," you know? It's so good. And I think the redemption for and the redemption for Kaz is like, I love the character so much, and I think I'm biased, but I think the redemption, he needs that closure for his brother.
Yeah,
and to move on to his other journey.
Yeah,
but like, I think he didn't need like an answer, because Pekka Rollins didn't even know who the hell he was. Like, he didn't even know the name. It's fucking Jordy. Okay, fucking Jordy or whatever. Yeah, and Kaz just needed to know that it was his revenge, that he was like, I need you to know that you fucked with me and my brother, so I'm gonna fuck with you right back.
Yeah. So, I mean, what about, did you have any favorite scenes with the storyline of like Alina, the Darkling, oh my god, can we talk about David's sacrifice?
Yeah. Okay, so I like that. I like David and whatever her name is. Jenya. I love David and Jenya because they are so awkward and so cute, and like they love each other. And he had a ruby.
I remember seeing a TikTok of that where it was like, what is your scariest movie or whatever?
What's your favorite horror movie? And it's the fact that David sacrificed himself for Jenya.
I remember seeing a TikTok of that a long time ago, and I was like, I don't get it. And I watched it, and I was crying. I got it.
It's sad.
And her screaming, sad.
It's so sad.
When she's sitting there smelling his
through hell.
She found love. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she's been through hell, and they just took it away from her.
When she was smelling his coat, when she saw the stone, when she saw the picture of the ring, my heart fell for her. Like, oh my god, it ached so bad for her.
Yeah, David, I like David.
Me too.
Anything with the crows, I love the crows.
Yeah.
I'm a little jelly of Inej, but it is what it is. And I love Jesper and Wylan.
Me too. They have such a comedic I love the comedy they
and
brought.
he like explodes something, and Jesper goes, "That's my man." Wait,
Mm-hmm.
do they put labels on things? I don't know.
Yeah.
And like I was just like, it's cute.
I love that.
And
I
then
love
the girl,
Jesper.
and then like Jesper's like, what should we call ourselves? Like, should we call ourselves? And then like right before he says the 5 of crows, because there's only 5 right now, it like cuts it off.
I
And I
know.
was like, don't be doing that shit if you're not gonna do it for real, okay? Don't be doing that shit unless it's confirmed.
I know.
But other than that, I love it. Anything with the crows. Kim, you have to read the
I
book, The Six of
will.
Crows. I know
I
we're not going
will.
to talk about it, but because it's really good.
Read
It's
my one
really,
day.
really good. And I've seen people cry reading it, and I feel like this might be the book that make me cry.
I can't wait.
I
I'm
don't know
excited.
though. We'll see. But I've seen it.
We'll
So
see. Okay.
all right. Well, what are your final thoughts? So for book 2 and 3 or season 2?
Season 2.
Yeah, season
Hands
2.
down.
All the way. There's no way. There's no.
No.
I didn't even read book 3. That's how bad. Like I didn't like book 2 because like I couldn't. I was like, I know where this ends, and it's probably just gonna piss me off because of the way book 2 was. I was like, I'm just gonna whatever.
No, the series was so good. It triumphs all 3 books.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so how do you rate the books?
Book 2, I'm gonna give it like a 3. Because for me, when I read it, yes, it was info dumping, but I felt like it played the truest to the series. Episodes 1 through 4. Book 3, I'm giving it a 2. I was very upset with it because I did not like it, and it sucks. But I wonder if I had read the entire series before I even watched the show, would I feel differently?
You might have felt differently.
I know, but because I love the series and I binged it and watched it so hardcore, I had my thoughts before going into this book series, so it clouded my judgment. But that's the point of the podcast. I was expecting the book to be just like the series, and when it wasn't, I was very upset. And I wonder for people who read the books and watched the series, if they were upset with it, or do they wish that it ended like the book? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. What about you? What do you rate the book?
I'll have to rate it a 3.
Book 2 and 3?
Book 2. Book 3, I didn't read it, so I'm not going to rate it.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like
it's okay, Dev.
I just feel like the book 2, I don't know. It's because I binged. I didn't stop at season 1 when we did the show. So when we recorded season 1, I had already seen season 2. I was like, I couldn't not watch it. I had to do it. Okay.
It's okay, Jeff.
And so, like, I need to. It's bothering me. So yeah. So I give it a 3. There's not much else to it.
How do you rate season 2 of the series?
I give that a 5 stars. I know I gave the first series a 5 stars. I gave this one a 5 stars.
Yeah, I don't remember what I gave the first one, but I gave this one 5 stars. I thought it was
so
great.
good. And if a show ends and I'm literally like crying, like not literally crying, but if I'm like yearning for
the next season,
it's good.
Yeah.
And this one they just
yeah,
this is the biggest edge of my life. Like
it was like a stab in the back.
Bad. Yeah, like
no, I give it a 5. The season 2 was even better than season 1 because you're in it now, right? And you're on this journey. And the way that it ended was the biggest like cliffhanger. Like you guys could have done more with season 3. Like
they could have done so much.
Okay. So where do you put book 2 on your list? Is it number 4?
It's going to be number 4. And then book 3 will obviously have to go at the last because I didn't read it. So.
Okay. Well, okay. I want to preface that. We never expected to read book 3.
Yeah.
Book 3 was never a requirement. It was just going to be book 2. However, after I read book 2, I was like, no, I know there's more, and I had to read book 3. So
yeah.
I'm going to also put 2 and 3 at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck is that? Any users, where do you put season 2?
Season 2 is going to go in my number 2 slot because I like season 2 a lot better than season 1.
Okay, I'm actually, and you're gonna
You're putting it your last, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna put it as my number
okay.
one.
You're joking.
Nah.
What are the other ones that we're doing?
City of Bones and Beautiful Creatures.
Oh my god.
I don't think I'm gonna like those as much as I like this season.
Maybe not, but Beautiful Creatures is like,
I don't know. We'll see.
oh my god, this was my wild card.
I know. And
Can you
you
believe
put
it?
it
I
at
didn't
number
even
2.
read it. I didn't even read the third book.
You don't
Second
need
book,
to.
I was like, that's fine. Yeah.
You
I'm
don't
not.
need to. Okay, this is fun. So let's get into our Art Corner segment. This is our Art Corner segment where we highlight an author and their upcoming book. Next Wednesday, we have a fun episode for you. We sat down and talked to the amazing Quintana McConnell, Quinn
So
for
fun.
short. She
Yes,
was amazing.
Quinn.
We
So
had
fun.
such a blast talking with her.
Yeah, that interview was so much fun. We talked about her book, When Tides Meet, and her upcoming book that had both Kim and I obsessed with the MMC. Listen, Fletcher, I still think about him. Since we had that conversation, that's all I think about.
No,
So,
he's like
and
in my
by the
dreams.
way, because of her, I've been looking at, I've been, the last 2 books I've read, the MMCs are redheads.
And we know that Quinn
Like,
listens to our podcast because she is like an OG that like literally listens to our podcast. So Quinn, this message is for you. We love you.
I need more Fletcher, and I love you so much.
We love you so much, and thank you for putting Tiff on Redhead MMCs right now.
I have 2 books down already. Like, I need more. I can't get enough of it.
We need book 2.
So
we need Fletcher. And if
so
you don't
watch
know,
the interview. You need to watch the interview to know, because
it is an episode you are not going to want to miss. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. I love talking to her. I love Fletcher. Anytime I see any posts, I recently just saw a post of that movie that we were talking about.
The Bridesmaid or Maid of Honor.
And comment, I sent it to her and I was like, Fletcher would never. And she's like,
would never.
Listen to the episode, you'll know. That comes out so Wednesday. Okay, with all that being said, that is a wrap on this episode and apparently this TV series.
Yeah, apparently.
Tune in next week as we sit down with Megan from Megan's Bookish Life podcast. An amazing podcast, you guys. Love Megan. She has been somebody we've been in chats with for a while. She is hilarious. Her podcast is so great. So in the meantime, take a listen to her podcast, Megan's Bookish Life podcast. You will not be disappointed by it.
Literally.
We are talking about the book and the movie City of Bones.
Yes, I'm super excited. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe, rate, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcast. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Official Page to Picture for all things books, movie adaptations, Kaz Brecker, obviously, and more. You can also find our Linktree on our Instagram. It has everything from new episodes, guest signups, and our merch that we just launched. You guys, I wish we could have a whole month dedicated to Shadow and Bones, but unfortunately we cannot, as Netflix has not decided to pick up a 3rd season. Count your fucking days, Netflix. Yeah. I'm telling you. You're lucky I don't pay for a membership. I pay for one, but I might bring it down to the basic plan. With commercials. Yeah, I might add commercials in there. Tim, that's only hurting you. I know. It really is. But still, you'll have an angry person watching. I'm just going to watch Shadow and Bone on repeat constantly. And they're going to be like, we can't take this off of Netflix. Let's get that number up. The viewing number. Let's get it up, you guys. Shadow and Bone. Watch the seasons. Watch the seasons. Protest to get the series back with the rest of us. Grisha's for life. Save them. Save it. Save us. I need more. 6 crows. Yeah, literally. I'm the 6th crow, and they'll never know. It's his face. Can't. On that note, thanks, guys. Just nipples. So, can we just take a moment to... Oh. No, we can't. But I literally thought you were going to like pinch his nipples with this. I hate it. Don't put that in there. I am. Bye. No.